Hi folks, kind of different video. You can probably figure out because I'm sitting here in my office, and the last couple weeks been trying to make some sort of decent video, and everything's been just an awful failure, and I can't really make anything cohesive out of any outing I've gone to. So I've decided that I'm going to try to just mash all that footage together and try to make something halfway entertaining. So yeah, here it is. I'm down in south central-ish Arkansas right now, and I'm kind of hitting these ponds on the side of a smaller highway. Change hands here. Already found one cool thing. Cool skull. Missing a couple teeth, but still got one of them. Not fully sure what it is, but hey, it's neat. I'll do something with it maybe. This doesn't seem too terrible. A little bit sticky, but I kind of got a little platform to land a fish on if I find one. Just maybe, I don't know. Well, better chance than what I did before here. What was that? Turtle? It's a gar. Interesting. I saw a gar coming to inspect the frog. All right, at another pond, and I tell you, it's in rough shape compared to when I was here last, but I guess it was a bit more into fall when everything was dying down. We've downgraded to our light action rod, and I went with this little spinnerbait. A lot less lilies here it looks like, so I figured might be easier to throw it through the water. I don't know, I haven't used one of these in a while, so I figured, hey, why not? Whoa! Look at this spider. See how close I can get to it. That's not something you want to walk through. All right, buddy. Looks like I can go around his web right through here without really disturbing him, but man, he's so big and cool. All right, goddamn trucks every time. All right, so what I've been doing isn't working. I've had no luck so far at any ponds with any of my lures, so I've decided I'm gonna turn this into a sit and wait kind of video. The first thing I gotta do is catch some bait. So we've got the ultralight, a little sunfish lure here. Hopefully it can do something. There's this little runoff here in the woods. I got quite the little tangle on my lure here. There we go. And I saw a little fish or two in it. So I'm hoping I'll have an easier time in here trying to pull something out than actually in the big water. Boom. Immediate success. Oof, that is not a super healthy looking fish. It's a bluegill. All right. Well, we got our bait. That was very quick. Thankfully, I can still do something right. Yeah, calm down. You're not going to be live for long. So I was kind of hoping for live bait for my bottom line, but this guy's a little big for it. So I'm going to split him up. Maybe I'll turn him into a, you know what? We'll try some other stuff too while we're at it. Well, as I've been doing lately, I'm going to start with a nice fish head. We're just going to toss this out, let it sit, and then I'm going to go rig up another rod to do something else with some more of this fish. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good prop anywhere, and the ground's pretty hard. I can't really get my spike in it. So I'm just gonna really loosen my drag up. Oh man, I am light on line. You can see that little black line there. That means that I am low on line. But I'm gonna set that there. Hopefully nothing picks it up in like the next 5 minutes because I gotta go rig up a rod. All right, secondary rod going out now. I've just rigged up a simple little bobber with about 18 inches of line to a hook with a chunk of fish. This is for gar. Now, I didn't put any weight on it. I'm hoping that just the hook and the fish will keep it down on its own. Oh, something just popped it already, or was that me? That was me. Okay. So now we're gonna take this and we're gonna let it sit. And now I'm just on a big waiting game where I do nothing. So I'm gonna turn the camera off. Hopefully we can hook into anything, because so far it's been a botch. We're going back to that creek I was at last time that I found, because you know, I've been thinking about it all week and I just want to go do it again. Well, we're here and it's loud and it's windy. I've got a little deeper diving crankbait this time because the water was fairly deep last time. I'm wondering if I go down a bit more, if maybe I'll have a little better luck. There's something with a largemouth. Oh, he got off. Darn it. There's another fish. He's still on? I think he came off too. Yeah. Huh. All right, next up our list. Got a tiny little gold lipless crankbait or rattle trap, whichever you want to call it. It's kind of loud, but maybe you can hear the knocking. Maybe a little sound will help us. All right, this guy's not really getting any attention, so I guess we'll change him out too. I need to catch me a tiny fish. All right, next up on the What Do the Fish Want to Eat docket, tiny rooster tail. This color and size, well, this is actually smaller than what I would usually use. I usually use an 1/8 ounce. This one is a 1/16, but this is the color that I typically like in little creeks and that I catch a good amount of fish on. Yep. Oh, that was a nibble. Nibble from a size that would have been acceptable. Let it sink out. I'll do a nice. Well, I let it sink too far and now it is snagged, which is going to make me upset because I really needed to keep this. Well, got it out. I gotta catch me one of these tiny fish, damn it. Oh, there we go, finally. You are a little bit big. All right, he made it down through into the water. I heard the splash. He was a little bit big for what I was after. Oh, come on, I caught that little stick. Uh-oh. That's not what we want. Shit. All right, looks like we're getting the stick in. Well, our catch of the day so far. All right, this is kind of like a little jerkbait style. He's got a little bill on him. I can swim him if I want, and if I give him little like twitches in the water, he should have a kind of erratic motion. Or I could just swim him, see what he does. Oop. And I immediately threw him sideways into a tree. There we go. Oh, way up here. No, he just doesn't really do anything. Whoop. Oh man, a fish grabbed him right when he hit the water. Okay, well, that's something. All right, something very different from what I usually would do is, come here, a tiny little jig head with a little plastic minnow on it. Now, this is set up pretty awfully, and it's apparently going to have 2 sets of eyes, but hopefully the fish won't notice too much, and hopefully this is something they'll be interested in. Well, we're back to using these. I was really hoping we could use some different lures, try some new things, and get results, but that's clearly not going to work. So let's see if this works again. Yep. That's... oh my. Oh my. Well, clearly this is the magic lure for this place. Oh boy. Away from the sticks. Lead them over here towards the tree. I haven't seen this fish yet, but it sure feels like it's going to be a largemouth. Come on. Yeah, I just saw a glimpse of him. That's a largemouth. Come on, buddy, this way. This way. There you go. That's right. Just let it happen here. Let it happen. I'll help you out. All right, stop running. Well, at the very least, we've made this happen again. Calm down. Oh. All right, good. Whoop. One of the hooks came out. I'm gonna use my grabbers here because I don't want to get that hook in my hand. Well, This was not my goal when I came here, but yeah, it's another good bass out of here. Nice, healthy. Doesn't seem like the same one from the other day. His mouth's smaller, he's got a smaller head on him, but still a nice, big, healthy bass. So this place, it's gotta have something good. All right, pal. Now I just need a nice small fish, so that I can actually catch a fish that size on the rod I brought that's made to catch fish that size. God dang. There's a fish. Little bass. See, I don't mind catching bass this size on this rod. I mean, I don't mind that other one either, but it's more made for, whoop, shit. Oh, there he goes. Well, same lure style, but new color. Red and yellow. Little fire shad. I don't know if that's what it's called. That's just what I decided to name it. Well, we'll see if this makes a difference. Can't really do any worse than I'm already doing, which is, you know, catching basically nothing. There's something. Oh, 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 oh. You know what? You're gonna have to do, because I'm running out of time and I can't afford to be picky anymore. We're gonna keep him alive. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna hook him right behind his back fin in the tail. Just pop that all the way through. And we just give it a toss. We'll just hang out, do fish things. All right, that's about time here. The fish get wrapped in something? Come on now. Oh, don't make me break you off, buddy. In a little bit here. Oh no. Well, crap. Well, this makes me feel bad, but I don't really have an option here. Why does nothing ever work out for me? I just wanted the little guy to be okay if nothing caught him, or he caught nothing. I'm tangled up on something. I can't get it out. It's probably gonna break off at the weight, which means the fish is going to be hooked to the weight, and something might still come up and need him and just swallow the hook. That makes me unhappy. I don't really have an option. Oh. Well, that works. Just kind of pulled the hook out of him, I guess. Not in a nice way. But, like I said earlier, just a little flesh wound. He shouldn't be too far damaged, so he should be okay, all things considered. I've decided today I'm gonna do some catfishing. Got me a new catfish rod, new setup, going to a place that, not a new place to me, but I don't think we've been there before. Some high hopes. But before we do that, gotta catch us some bait. So I've come back to my favorite little stream park here. Been here tons of times before, and we're just gonna catch us 2-3 little sunfish. Yep, is that a fish? It is a little fish. Very little. He'd make a good live bait, but I don't think he's gonna do us any good dead. So he's gonna get to go free. I don't have the means to keep them alive at the moment. There's a little bass. Can't use him for bait. That is illegal. There he goes. All right, so we've caught 2 fish so far, and we can't use either of them. There's something. Ha, we can use this guy. He'll make decent bait. He's going in the bucket. One more of that size and I'll be content. Wish I had my little pliers. Really need to learn to keep better track of those damn things. All right. 1 fish in the bucket. One more of that size. That ought to do. There's a fish. It is another bass. So, once again, not bait. There's a fish. I decided to throw one more cast over here and got quite a little surprise. Another fish that we can't use for bait, pickerel. Slimy, toothy little bastards. So they got that down there. Here, I think you're like the biggest one I've ever caught out of here. Really hard to see what I'm doing here. There we go. Looks like. Let go. I got the hooks out. He just clamped down on the lure though. There we go. He's got it. The line all up in his teeth. Come on now. There we go. Kind of small, but there you go. Whoop. Come here. Stop it. Stop it. Nice little chain pickerel for us. All right, well, back to the car. Hi, we're at our main location. This is the Murray Lake Hydroelectric Dam. I think it's a locking dam as well. Ships come through it and such, because it kind of blocks out the whole channel. But we got Big Dam Bridge that goes over it. That's a whole walking path all the way across the river there. I've seen some little fish busting around. It doesn't look like there's a ton of current today, so maybe my piddly little 2 ounces of weight will work. If not, I guess I'll throw close to the shore. But yeah, this is it. Realized I never really showed off my new catfishing rod here, but it is down there. I can't hold it for you because it's 8 feet long, medium heavy rod. I've got this nice stout hook that we are going to set up with a bluegill head. Just gonna kind of piece them out there. Then up here, I've got a 2 ounce little flat weight that slides up and down the line. I got a bead down here to keep it at that point. And then I've got a free floating bead on the top here. And that's just to protect the line, or the knot, because, let's see here, I have braided line down here. I believe it's 35 pounds. It's been a while since I've stringed this reel up to a 20-pound mono leader. Now, hopefully, I know this is a real rocky place, but hopefully we don't just get snagged up in all the rocks. And we catch fish or something. I have no idea how deep that water is, but we got these old cleats here that work pretty well as rod holders. That should keep it in place. Well, I guess I don't call myself the awful angler for nothing, because I don't catch shit apparently. Another failure down in the books. Later.